Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Ottomans, Europe and Other 4. And here we are with the war with the Spanish. Or well, Castilians, Spanish, doesn't really matter. They're not going to last much longer anyway. Also I noticed, I loaded in and until this next month they had 0 autonomy in every province. Which is mildly horrifying. Because that meant Ming is twice as strong for a month. So that if that had remained that way, I would be slightly terrified of them. Yes. And anyway, I think something involving Ming at some point could be good, but I think I also want to take the role of usurping Ming. So say another nation, and I eventually try to take the Ming region. They can't raid other Muslims, but apparently they can. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with that. Sorry. Kill that. Is this under siege yet? No. Let's get to there then. So I'm gonna take as much as I can from them, really. Cadiz, Granada, Sevilla. That's what I want at very minimum. But I might get to take more. Anyway, let's see. Bless me. Sorry about that. Sudden sneeze. Anyway, I'll get land clearance. I don't really have an issue. Otherwise, I have another sneeze coming already. Oh boy. Oh, war's breached. This fort isn't going to last. Due to Ottoman siege ability. Luck is... their luck just isn't going to help them. It isn't. Maybe Alicante? Now the French, I have no doubt, are going to be a pain in the ass to fight, especially due to certain characteristics that they have. Namely, their ideas are going to make them quite horrifying. Defensive and Elan together means they're going to have, quite simply, a humongous amount of manpower. Not manpower, morale. No doubt much higher than mine. But we'll have to just deal with it, won't we? Using the same tactics as we've always used. Sheer bloody numbers. I mean, there's all of that over there, which could probably quite comfortably take on the entire French army at once. But the entire French army is definitely going to inflict very heavy losses upon me. If I settle for this, which is a wholly valid thing to do, that's 1,000 ducats. No biggie. Fucking merchant guilds. Austria is getting cocky now, is it? I'll have to go and pummel their face in now, I guess. Now, Italy is where they're mainly going to have the remaining parts of Castilian nation, once I'm done with them, is definitely going to be this over here. Now if I can take this, I believe France will no longer be able to fabricate upon them at all. That's something I quite severely need to be a thing. Now I do need to upscale this fleet, and I will. I'll also upgrade all ships in there. Oh, look, Castile, you came back. I also got a ship out of this. Actually, I got several. Get into port like the rest. You lot get back over here. And I'm going to be a cheeky person. I'm going to let them unsiege this, and then I'm going to go in and take it for myself. Bit more war score for me. It's something else France can't really take. Then again, I don't give a care in the world, because I prefer them to like siege this and get all of this instead. That's a fort, actually. They're not going to siege it, ever. So, what else is there to consider? Well, for the immediate moment, not all that much. So these are all ships now that I've captured all of these. Well, may as well kill it because I'm getting more score for it. Then we bring you down to here. Hopefully this fleet will be up to 30 ships soon enough so I can land here and take this, hopefully. Is there any... No, I could take that. Now if I take that, the French can theoretically not fabricate on this. But I do doubt they'll take it, if you even land on it. Why have the French stopped fighting them? Savoy is apparently putting up one very powerful fight towards the French. Must be doing that in some sense. The French have... They've built up. Mainly mercs though. But then, where's Savoy? Savoy was very high up. Initially anyway. That's Denmark, not Savoy. Well, I'm wondering where they're going to be now. Savoy, down to this. No manpower. So they're taking a beating, definitely. And Messina did full annex them. I am very proud of my ally. I am very proud indeed. I think they're undoubtedly the strongest in sub-Saharan Africa. Subsidizing them some stuff wouldn't hurt, I think. If I said screw these, I still wouldn't get it now, so I'm just gonna keep on sieging. Could get up to there. Oh, rebel uprising, Persians and that. Oh. There is a proper Castilian army still. What's this then? I guess I'll get back down here and get ready in case it wants to come and have a fight. And that's not going to be built anytime soon, so you can actually get up there. Anything that slows down the bloody French is good. Make every little thing as costly as possible for the French. Persian rebellion is upcoming now, so I'm going to slow the game down for safety and think about a few things. So I got that. Next one would be all of these. Oh yeah, I can also get land maintenance modifier, more money. I will take it and then focus on other things. So I think I should send. Ooh. Well, I've got plenty of Diplo, so fuck it. So they feel it's safe with this moving there. Okay. There we go. So that's a big stack, and there's a big stack. So you just need to get the bloody hell up here. Khorasanis, who are only rebellious in Kumis. Now I do hope that 30,000 can take on this. It should almost certainly have a severe advantage, even if it is in mountains. I'm going to actually transfer my best leader to here and attack this, even though it's in mountains. Hopefully it can go well. I want to prevent any nationalism to the best of my abilities. So that's going to be a painful fight either way, and this guy needs to get there as well. This guy is going to go to Kumis for many reasons. And it looks like I will win, thanks to the superb leader. Let's transfer leaders back. Well, one of them back. The 2-star preferably. Valencia has almost fallen out of French hands. This is the French fleet. It's much bigger in terms of overall size, but that is a lot of transports and a lot of light ships. I have a purely combat dedicated fleet, which will likely change the entire dynamic of the fight. Now if I were to kill Bosnia entirely, I'd get all of that. So the French have built their army up to this level where it's actually quite likely that it rivals mine overall in size. But this is including both lots of mercenaries, though they do admittedly have even more manpower than I do, and it's also over their force limit, so they can't be making money now, can they? I mean, I make 60 ducats more. Well, I do make a healthy income, but bloody hell. France's treasury this month, 615 after this month. Now it doesn't update the ledger unless you do this. It's going up. They're still making money. Are you bloody kidding me? France is impossibly difficult to deal with, I guess, then. And they literally kill the army just before it gets a siege. Unlucky them. Kumis is sat on anyway. The Castilians would accept this, and I'll just take all of that. Ooh, I almost had the power projection. So, let's core all of this, and all of this. So, that is my relatively stable holding in Castile. So, that's good. What's Messina doing then? Who are they interested in killing? Katsina? Pretty much them. If they want help, they'll get help. I can imagine eventually Messina might end up turning on some of its former allies who are no longer useful, namely Timbuktu. Which is just... they've enveloped Timbuktu, but they might actually be able to peacefully vassalize it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, because they are that much stronger than them. Let's see if they do at some point, is it? Because Timbuktu, I think, has less than 4. He almost certainly does have less than 4. So this is a... it has 10 development. I do think it'll get eventually vassalized. Phew. So, I think next war my focus will indeed be upon fighting in the Italian area, since I imagine France is going to deal with most of that. I think what I'd focus on is getting Sicily first of all. Or maybe leave this as Sardinia. Sardinia and Sicily. Then I'll focus on the mainland part of it. And then I'll begin pushing up through here. So my current armies being of 14, 6, 10. The maintenance cost for each army is 13.29, which means I can theoretically afford 2 more. Theoretically. Austria is able to rival me because lol, Austria. Did Denmark... boy, who are you fighting? England, Thuringia, Holland and so on. Poor Denmark. They got so far. And then England just comes along and says, fuck you, I'm not having this. The only area where the Castilians are winning colonially. But they're doing that very well, I'll say. For them. Either way, I think it's time to end this episode here. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, where I'm not really sure what we'll do. We might continue with Castile, we might go further east. Oh, and also, just to mention, when, before I start recording, I decided to put in red what I really wanted to grab. So, that's there in Castile, and I forgot about Italy, but Tabaristan, all of this. See? Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, where we'll see what we'll be doing. Either way, thank you for watching. Bye for now.